Hello there and welcome to today's episode number 678. 678. The topic we've got for today: why do you stop people buying from you? Okay, sounds crazy, right? Why do you stop people buying from you? I mean, think about this. You've got the phone, right? And you know you've got to make a call. You know you've got to make this call. So, big breaths, sweaty a little bit in the forehead, your hands are a bit wet, okay? Your heart's sort of pumping away like this. Can you relate to this? And you dial the number, okay? Click send. Another big breath, and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. And there's ring, 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 ring. Guess what? No answer. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, you feel so relieved. This is a good day, okay? Why is this a good day? You made the call, right? You did the effort. But really, you've only just started the problem, okay? Can you relate to that, okay? Because today I want to talk about something like that. I mean, if you're scared or you're worried about what people are going to think of you when you pick up the phone and call them, or maybe deep down inside of you don't feel good enough. You don't feel like you can help them. You don't feel worthy enough. You don't feel smart enough. What can I do? I've only been online for 6 months. What can I do? I'm only new in the company. What can I do? I haven't earned $10,000 a month. What can I do? I'm not as smart as a lot of other people are, right? Okay. Maybe if that's the case, then today I want to share a couple of little things with you, because you are good enough. You are good enough, and you've got everything at your disposal to make you good enough if you don't feel good enough, all right? So I want to share with you how you can empower people to buy from you, right? How to empower people to buy from you. How to get them asking you for help. Think about that, right? How to get them wanting you to share with them what you do. How would that feel? Rather than having this, I don't know, I'm really having a problem with this call. If they were calling you, wouldn't that make you feel better? Okay? Wouldn't it? Of course it would. That's what I want to share with you today. My name is Beckenham, the Village Marketer, and yeah, I'm the guy that helps you sell your stuff without selling anything. It's time for you, right, to say no to your fear and to say yes to your future. And you think, well, that's pretty easy to do and say, Peter, but how in the heck do I do it, right? Well, I want you to think this. You really can have an impact on people. You can. I mean, in this day and age, there is so much information, not just telephones like this, right? There is so much information available that anybody can be an expert. All you got to do is be able to type, and that's one of the worst things I can do. I'm the world's worst typist, and I can do it, right? Google is at your disposal. In just 5 minutes, you can come up with some information of value, all right? You can. And what you want to do is this. You don't want to give a perception that you're chasing anybody. Don't do that. If people think you're chasing them, right, then they're going to be really suspicious of you. They're going to be skeptical. They're going to run a mile, right? Don't do that. In other words, I don't want you to think sales. If you hang up with sales, right? Oh my goodness, I feel uncomfortable with sales. I'm not a salesperson. I'm going to have to hire someone to do it for me because I really feel. I mean, the bottom line is this: you have got it all upside down. You do not try to sell anybody. Don't do that. You are there to serve people. You are there to help people. And if you do it well enough, they will buy from you. You will stop people from buying from you if you try to sell them. That is the message I'm trying to give you. Please don't do that, okay? Don't push people. Don't rush people. Remember, you must understand and appreciate that people don't know you that well. They are skeptical. They have been burnt by experts. Give them a chance to know you. Give them a chance to trust you. Give them a chance to see the value you can give. So you, in other words, create the opportunity for people to come to you, right? You might think, well, Peter, that sounds pretty darn good, but how in the heck do you do that? How do you do that? Okay? 3 words. Help, serve, solve. Help, serve, solve. Think this through. This is not rocket science. And be quite frank with you, people are charging a fortune to teach you sales coaching skills, which is last century stuff. And all it's going to do, be quite frank with you, is irritate people. And it's so simple. Help, serve, solve. Have a mindset, and I really mean a legitimate mindset. When you pick up this phone, in your head, you're not thinking, oh, I hope they buy something off me. Oh my God, I hope they don't think I'm really bad by calling them. You instead have a mindset of serving them and helping them. In other words, you are helping people to help themselves. You are helping them to make the best buying decision for them. It's got nothing to do with you, right? What you need to do is to give great value and solve a simple problem for them without mentioning your offer, without mentioning your product, without mentioning your company. Don't even do that. Just try and help them. How can you do that? I told you earlier, Google's your friend. Here's a simple one. You create checklists. I mean, if you're in health and wellness area, create a daily wellness checklist, or a physical wellness checklist, or an emotional wellness checklist, or a staying healthy checklist, right? If you're in the relationship coaching area, like Neha is, right? Have a healthy relationship checklist, or a healthy love relationship checklist. If you're a leadership person, right? A leadership coach, then have a leadership qualities checklist, or a leadership skills checklist. I mean, all you can do is put into Google, leadership skills checklist, right? Grab a few things of those, put them onto a Word document, right? 1 page, only 1 page. And what you're doing is giving people a check. These are the things you need. You're not telling them how to do it. You just tell them what they need, right? This is the service you're providing to them. You're telling them what they need. At the bottom of the Word document, put your photo there, because keep it personal, right? Put a contact detail for yourself there, and if it's possible, put a link so they can join you on a meeting if you wanted to. Just have me a calendar link, put it there, convert it into a PDF so the links are clickable, and have it available, and give it to people, and give it out willingly. All right? I mean, if you're a business coach, I don't know who's really watching this in terms of the replays, but if you're a business coach, think about an entrepreneurial checklist. Think about a business vision checklist, right? If you're a life coach, think about communication checklist, because that's a critical part of life coaching, right? Think about a key question checklist, or maybe think about a personal goals checklist. I mean, whatever your niche is, make Google your friend, look for a checklist, create it, and then this will give you credibility. This will give you a perceived expert status, right? Even if you've only been online 5 minutes, you can do this. You're not lying to people, you're giving value to them. And what you're doing is you're positioning yourself as someone who cares, someone who's interested, someone who's giving value, right? When you do that, keep this in mind, and I'm going to finish quickly today. Keep this in mind. People want to deal with experts. They do, right? And they'll pay more to deal with experts. And if you are perceived by them to be an expert, right, then you will do well and they will pay you more. But guess what? People want to deal with experts, but people love to deal with experts that they feel comfortable with. People love to deal with experts they feel a relationship with, that they can respect, and more importantly, that they can enjoy the experience of your company. And if people love to deal with you, then your issues about stopping people buying from you have been resolved instantly. That's my message to you today, all right? So get people to enjoy being with you. And how do you do that? By being authentic, by being empathetic, by being understanding, by showing interest in them, by caring for them, by talking with them. Not talking to them, talking with them. Have a conversation with them. Show them interest in them and try to help them with their problem. And don't even mention what you're offering. If you do that, they will say, hey, what do you do? What do you do? Or they might say, have you done this before? Obviously you've done it. How did you fix it? What did you do with this? Hi, Yola. No, thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me. What did you do? How did you do that? And when you got people saying, how'd you do that, Nolene? How'd you do that, Yola? Guess what? They're coming to you. When they're coming to you, your problem is solved. I remember I started, why do you stop people buying from you? Okay? You do that because you're nervous. You do that because you're unsure of yourself. You do that because you're trying to sell them. Stop that. Stop it immediately. Let people get to know, like, trust, respect you, and more importantly, enjoy being with you. That's my message for you. If you can do that, okay, I can tell you, you will have not only a wonderful business, but an enjoyable one where you are not just profitable, but you are achieving fulfillment and you're adding value to people. And every time you pick up that phone, you know you're going to add value to somebody and you're excited about it. You're not sweaty in the hands about it. You're excited about it because you know you can help and you want to help them genuinely from your heart. Let me finish with this, and I appreciate you staying with me. Let me finish with this. And if you feel that this could be of help to anybody, please share it. Because this message is short and sweet and simple, but it's so bloody powerful. And so many people don't do this. They don't do it, right? And when you do this, when you have a relationship with people, they really enjoy it. They respect you. Think about it. If someone did this with you, not to you, with you, and help you with this way, wouldn't you feel good? Of course you would. And if you would love to share that person that gave you that service with somebody else. And there you are, you've got an introduction, all right? Now, if sales and all this stuff is a challenge to you, then I'm going to offer you something. If you personal message me, do not comment about this. If you personal message me, then I will provide you with the opportunity to have a laser-focused, complimentary sales session. Just 15 minutes, only 15 minutes. I'm not sure how many slots are left, and this is no scarcity, fake rubbish. I honestly don't know. I haven't checked my calendar for 24 hours, right? But in 15 minutes, I want you to share with me your number one sales challenge. Whatever it is, and let's see if you and I together can come up with a solution, and there ain't any strings on it. Because it'll make me feel good that I've helped you. If you're interested, message me about a coaching call, and I'll give you a link that you can see whether you can get in. All right? Anyway, there you go. Thank you very much. And remember, you can make 2021 a brilliant year if you let people and empower people to buy from you. Don't sell them. Okay? Take care. Bye for now.